Hi there and welcome to our video on the most exciting UFC fighters to watch out for in 2018. First up we've got Brian Ortega. Before UFC 222, Brian Ortega was an up and coming prospect. Now he's a bona fide star, just not everybody knows it yet. If you manage to do this to Frankie Edgar, then chances are Dana White will be giving you a phone call a little like this.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how is it?
How are you, man?
I'm good.
Now, just because it's the first time that more casual UFC viewers are getting introduced to T-City, it does not mean that you can afford to miss any of his fights in 2018. This young man is in his prime and he's on the hunt for people's necks. He is from the best jiu-jitsu in the whole of the UFC, absolutely in the featherweight division. He's also a big dude for that featherweight division, making it plausible that we might one day get to see how well his grand game matches up against either Khabib Nurmagomedov or Tony Ferguson. An undefeated versus undefeated 2 champion title match on the horizon, anyone? Second, we've got Jeremy Stephens. A year ago, you might join Conor McGregor in asking, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Not in 2018, however. The Iowa native has currently racked up 3 wins in a row, including wins over Du Hoi Chao and Josh Emmett. It's fair to say that it's unlikely for Stephens to have gold around his waist anytime soon, with the featherweight division being as stacked as it is, but that does not mean you should not be tuning in every time this guy fights, because you absolutely should. The guy seriously knows how to put on a slugfest, taking shots as well as dishing them out. Like UFC legends such as Robbie Lawler and Eddie Alvarez, Lil Heathen always knows how to put on a masterclass in violence. Rafael Dos Anjos. Despite being a former champ, it seems as though most have all but forgotten about Dos Anjos in 2018. He's gone 3-0 since moving up a weight class to welterweight, most recently dispatching Robbie Lawler. With the current champ Woodley out with injury, you can expect to see Dos Anjos fight someone for an interim title, or T Wood himself when he returns, or even possibly the guy who's coming up next on our list. It's almost criminal that Dos Anjos isn't currently lined up in a fight, and I'm really hoping he gets to fight this Englishman. Darren Till. Darren Till makes me excited like none of my fellow countrymen have in quite a while, especially if he fights Dos Anjos. Another fighter who's undefeated, Darren was expected to fight on the London UFC card, which is coming up, but unfortunately that was foiled by sickness. However, he promises big things, and after seeing him stop Cowboy in the first round, I'm hoping we get to see him take on another of the division's big guns. Till spent most of his early MMA career in Santa Catarina, Brazil. He had a total of 11 fights in Brazil. The guy fought 8 times in 2013 alone. He also took his first UFC fight on 9 days' notice. So when Till says he'll fight anyone, anywhere, he means it. And you can expect him to turn up looking huge and swinging fast. Israel Adesanya. The third undefeated fighter on this list is Israel Adesanya, originating from Nigeria via New Zealand. This 28-year-old lives his nickname, the Last Stylebender. He's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a 6-1 boxing record, a 60-6 kickboxing record, and 12 wins inside of the cage. It's quite rare that a fighter manages to garner so much hype after just one fight in the UFC, but his charisma and talent are shining through brightly, especially when you consider he's only been in front of the UFC lens for a matter of minutes. That's it, that's our 5 fighters that we think you need to keep a close eye on throughout 2018. Make sure you subscribe and like this video for more.